In this video, we're going to be going over the additive technique for monoprinting. As with other forms of monoprinting, I'm going to start by taping down my old laminate sheet, which we're going to be using as our monoprinting plate. So I tape this down so it's nice and firm and it doesn't slip around, so that when I put ink on the plate and then press my paper onto it, it doesn't move. Now, unlike other forms of monoprinting, I'm not going to be rolling ink onto this. Instead, I'm going to put my ink on a palette the same as I would acrylic or oil paint. In this technique, basically you get to make copies of paintings. So I'm painting on the image the way that I want it to look. In this case, I'm going to be painting my face in black and white and then providing color in the background. Obviously, you can all do this technique in any way that you want, but remember that unlike the other monoprinting techniques, we're not rolling ink, we are painting the image onto the plate, and then we'll be printing from there. You can see that as I'm doing this, I am making sure that I'm providing areas that are darker and lighter and providing value throughout the image, the same as I would with any other painting or drawing. I've had a short interruption and come back to recording, and you can see that now I've added in a great deal of the background and I'm starting to refine in some details of some of the architecture in the background. One of the great things about this monoprinting technique is that you can apply a lot of texture. So how you apply the brush creates the texture that you're going to see when you pull the print. I place the paper down and I smooth it evenly with my hands, make sure it's stuck, and then I use a brayer to roll over, applying firm pressure. My fingertips are pressing into the little red dots to make sure that I am pressing the brayer down as hard as I can, comfortably, and rolling it out. I'm then able to pull the paper off slowly and see my print. Now, the great thing about this technique is you can make as many paintings on top using the same image over and over again. You just apply more ink on top. In this case, I decide to make a modification. I add more gray values into the face to create more value within that image, and I'm also going to be adding some yellow flowers into the field, some dandelions. When I finish painting my image again, I'm once again going to print it by pressing my paper down firmly, rolling it out with a brayer, and pulling my image. Now in this case, I wasn't very happy with some of the blobs that appeared. Lastly, I can do a ghost image. A ghost image is when you use whatever residue is left of your painting on the plate to print yet another image. But this time, the colors and values will come out quite light. However, it's great for using for modification using mixed media or collaging to have these ghost images that can take your artwork further. Sometimes the ghost images come out better than any of the others. In this case, I rather like my ghost image and like the soft quality that it has.